Hi, this is April Choi and Bethany Burns, and today we'll be teaching you how to do a reverse fishtail. A standard fishtail is a one-beat contact staff move where the staff completes a half-beat contact toss on either side of the body, powered by momentum or wrist locks. To learn a fishtail, you will have to master 4 basic skills and put them together into one movement. The first skill is really learning a one-beat reel and understanding that a fishtail is a contact one-beat reel, meaning you're not using your hands. The second skill that you need to learn is the pump, how to power your staff through the fishtail by pushing up and almost doing a toss and catch motion. The third thing you need to understand is how to change planes, or plane bending. The staff will have a beat on each side of your body, so it will have to change plane halfway through each movement. The fourth thing that you'll need to master are wrist locks. Holding your hand up so your staff will come into a locking position will help stabilize and power your staff throughout this movement. So for the first movement, we're understanding that this is just a one-beat reverse reel. As it goes around, it should be coming towards your face at the top of the reel. We will be doing this with the right hand, since more people are right-hand dominant. If you're left-handed, please just feel free to mirror the motions. It will still be thumb side in front of your body and coming towards your face on the top of the circle. Now, as you're doing this motion for the one-beat reverse reel, go ahead and reach your left hand across your body and grasp the staff next to your right hand. Now let go with your right hand and keep the staff going in the same direction in the same motion. Once you can do this comfortably, go ahead and put your right hand underneath the center point in the staff. Start moving your hand in more of a figure 8 pattern while holding the staff in place with your left hand. This will help you understand the motion you'll be working towards while trying to learn this move. Eventually, you can do this exact same thing without the assistance of your left hand. The second skill that you have to master is contact stalls. A contact stall happens when you manage to catch it without holding it with your hands and it stops for a moment. Hold the staff horizontally in front of you with both hands a few inches away from the center. Drop one of your hands out of the way and let the staff fall to the ground. Good. Once you can do that, go ahead and follow the staff with your hand so it follows the curve and ends up with your fingertips pointing towards your stomach. The farther your hand is from the center of the staff, the faster your staff is going to move, and you'll have to really hurry to keep up with it. If you have your hand too close to the center, it's going to fall very slowly, and you're going to have to really exaggerate your pump to get it all the way around. And you might hit the ceiling. If you're still having trouble, go ahead and let your fingertips touch each other for the entire time, and this will help you guide your hand closer to you. The third thing you're going to have to learn is how to bend your planes. We put 2 lines on the ground so you can see where your plane should be. If you start with the staff on your right side, go ahead and put your right hand underneath, just a little bit forward of where the center point is. Go ahead and drag it so the end of the staff follows the straight line until the end is in front of your body, and then pull it around to the opposite side of your body, having the far end of the staff land on the other side. Now, scoot it so your hand is now just in front of the middle, like we did on the other side, and do the same thing, going from your left to your right. Good. Now if you add a little bit of speed to this, the end will actually lift off the ground and move smoothly around your body. Once you can easily and smoothly do this plane bending motion on the ground, go ahead and stand up and try doing it in the air. You'll have to do more of a pump with your arm each time to get it up, and that will give you a little more momentum, making it easier to get the staff to the other side of your body. The next step is to do this without catching the staff with your free hand each time. To do this, once you get the staff stalled on the opposite side of your body, go ahead and do a slight toss in the air and catch it just in front of the center point. Eventually, you will be able to do this without the assistance of your opposite hand. To do this more smoothly, go ahead and put your toss and your catch at the same time as your stall. So you're going to be tossing it into the air as it goes vertical and catching it as it lands in the stall. While they won't be the smoothest, you at this point will be doing actual fishtails. The last thing you have to learn for super smooth fishtails are called wrist locks. Place the staff on the back of your wrist horizontal. Now push the end of the staff slightly away from you until it hits the first knuckle on your hand. Then take your finger and push it backwards so the staff comes back towards you, and the other end of the staff will now hit the back of your pinky knuckle. Push back with your pinky knuckle, repeating this motion so the staff is moving back and forth on the back of your wrist until you can do it without the assistance of your free hand. Once this motion is comfortable, go ahead and push up as well as back with your pinky next time you get to that movement. Good. Now go ahead and push up as well as back with your forefinger knuckle. Good. Keep pushing up as well as back each time you move to the other side of your body, getting more and more exaggerated with each motion until you're getting fully vertical when it goes in front of you. This is how you power super smooth and sexy fishtails. Now remember, there's 4 different things that you have to learn before doing a full fishtail. 1, be sure that you're doing a 1-beat reverse weave. To make sure it's reverse, make sure it's coming towards your face at the top of the circle in front of your body. Good. If you're having trouble with your contact stalls, 1, make sure that you're practicing whichever side you're bad at. Almost everyone is better at one side than the other, and you're going to need more practice on your weaker side. If you're still having trouble, another thing that you can do is hold the staff slightly farther away from the center so you have a little more speed. This will make the staff move more on its own, and you just have to follow it, and this will help you get the muscle memory down better. As you get closer to the center of the staff, really exaggerate your arm and body motions so that you're really following the staff each time. If you're having trouble with plane bending, again, practice the side that you're not as good at. Your weaker side will always need more repetitions to get something perfect. If you're not quite getting enough speed to get it to the other side of your body, do a wrist wrap at the beginning of each turn. This will give you a little bit more momentum, helping it get around your body, so you're not getting as much problematic work. The 4th thing to do is make sure that your wrist locks are on point. If you can't quite get your hand far enough back to do a proper wrist lock, aka you can't get it back to 90 degrees, go ahead and stand with your hands in front of you, palm to palm, and push the heels of your palms to the floor. This should stretch the bottom of your wrists and allow you to make a sharper angle. Do this every day until you can get enough of an angle to get the wrist lock perfect. The other thing about wrist locks that became kind of tricky is where you do the wrist locks on the fishtail. When the staff is vertical at the top of the pump, you can't do a wrist lock. So make sure that you're really doing your wrist locks at the bottom of the pump rather than all the time. It should just add power to each pump rather than powering the entire time. If you need to add a little bit of a toss for some more momentum until your wrist locks get a little tighter, go ahead and add the toss. Don't worry about getting it super smooth. That will come with time. Hopefully all of these things help you learn fishtail, and have a great day.